I have to say, I really, very early on, the first thing I wanted to do was there were lots of new international organizations that seemed to be addressing global issues. And this was before the word global was used in every other sentence. And I remember thinking, oh, I definitely want to go save the world by joining one of these large organizations. And then I worked for one for about 3 months and realized this is too bureaucratic. Nothing's going to change. They don't even speak English. They speak bureaucraties. And the adrenaline will never pump as highly here as it needs to keep me interested. So very early on, I would say before I graduated from college, I took a year off and went to work for the Riverside Press Enterprise in Riverside, California, the LA Times. And I was interning there, but about being paid. And the experience was very traumatic because I had a sort of particularly nasty head of the intern program who didn't like my gushy enthusiasm. And even though I was sort of shocked at how badly she managed the sort of bubbling passion of a young 17-year-old, I came away from the experience realizing that I would never love anything more than I loved journalism, that I just absolutely had to become a reporter. And so I went back to college my junior year, and with just the experience of the LA Times and the Riverside Press Enterprise, I ended up becoming editor of the paper. My focus was just single-minded after that. Get me on a local paper somewhere. And we were in the middle of the Reagan recession, which people forget, but was as hard as the one that we went through in 2008, if not worse. And there were no jobs in journalism. But there was one job available at the Berkshire Eagle. And I think many people applied for it. And I wasn't the most qualified, but when I asked later, why did you hire me? The editor turned and said, we've never seen anybody so hungry. And I learned a lot from that, which is, what people in journalism care about is, are you in it for the story, or is this just a career? And I was in it for the story.